1. The Cursed Amulet. In a small, forgotten village, 3 close friends, Alex, Sarah, and Mark, stumbled upon a mysterious amulet while exploring an ancient graveyard. Unaware of its malevolent history, they argued over who should keep the amulet as a souvenir. Despite Alex's warning, Sarah convinced Mark to take possession of the cursed object. That night, a blood-red moon hung ominously in the sky as Mark began experiencing strange visions. Whispers echoed through his mind, urging him to commit unspeakable acts. Gradually, he grew more distant from his friends, and paranoia consumed him. Meanwhile, Sarah and Alex noticed Mark's unsettling behavior but brushed it off as stress. As days passed, Mark's personality changed dramatically. He became aggressive and would often wander into the graveyard, talking to unseen entities. One evening, Alex and Sarah decided to confront Mark, hoping to snap him out of his madness. In a chilling encounter, they witnessed him speaking in a guttural voice, his eyes black as the void. Desperate to help their friend, Alex researched the amulet's history and discovered it had once belonged to a notorious occultist who had bargained with demons for unimaginable power. The amulet had been cursed to possess its owner, allowing the devil to control their soul. The friends embarked on a terrifying journey to break the curse and save Mark's soul. They sought guidance from a reclusive sage, who warned them of the devil's cunning and that attempting to remove the amulet could prove deadly. Ignoring the warnings, they devised a risky ritual. At the stroke of midnight, under the full moon's sinister glow, they attempted the ritual in the graveyard. As they chanted ancient incantations, the ground trembled, and Mark's body convulsed violently. The devil fought fiercely to maintain its grip on Mark's soul. The air filled with malevolent laughter as the ground cracked open, revealing a seething darkness. Sarah and Alex stood their ground, displaying unwavering resolve and friendship. With a final surge of power, the devil was banished from Mark's body, and the amulet crumbled to ash. But the devil vowed to return, leaving a chilling warning in the wind. 2. The Haunted Painting. In a grand mansion stood an eerie painting with a haunting allure. The friends, Emily, James, and Lily, stumbled upon it during their summer retreat. The painting seemed to shift when observed, as if it were alive. Mesmerized yet uneasy, they couldn't resist arguing over who should claim it. James, eager to possess such a unique piece, took the painting to his room. That night, he heard strange whispers and saw flickering shadows dance around the painting. He grew increasingly obsessed, spending hours studying the artwork's every detail. His friends noticed his growing detachment but attributed it to his fascination. Unbeknownst to them, the painting was a portal to the underworld, and a demonic entity sought to escape its confines. With each passing day, the demon's influence over James intensified. He would wake up with scratches on his body and a demented grin on his face. Frightened, Emily and Lily decided to confront James and the malevolent force within the painting. As they entered James' room, they were greeted with a chilling sight. The painting's subject seemed to have shifted, now resembling James himself. The room turned icy cold, and the air thickened with malevolence. The demon inside the painting mocked them, revealing its plans to claim James' soul and use him as a vessel to wreak havoc on the mortal realm. Determined to free their friend from the demon's grasp, Emily and Lily devised a desperate plan. They enlisted the help of a seasoned occultist, who warned them of the devil's cunning nature. Armed with ancient relics, they ventured back to James' room. The demon sensed their intentions and fought fiercely, using James' fears against them. Emily and Lily found themselves trapped in a nightmarish realm, facing their darkest memories brought to life by the malevolent entity. But the strength of their bond and unwavering friendship kept them going. As dawn approached, they managed to break free from the nightmarish illusions and chanted a potent banishing spell. The room shook, and the demon's laughter filled the air, taunting them. Yet, with the combined strength of their love for James, they succeeded in banishing the demon back to the painting. With the demon contained once more, they sealed the painting in a sacred vault, ensuring it would never haunt anyone again. James, freed from the demon's influence, could barely recall the horrors he had faced. The friends vowed never to speak of the cursed painting again, knowing that the devil's reach could never truly be quelled. 3. The Possessed Doll. In an old, decrepit mansion, friends Michael, Rachel, and David discovered an antique doll while exploring the attic. It exuded an eerie aura that sent shivers down their spines. Despite Michael's unease, Rachel insisted on keeping the doll, believing it to be a valuable collector's item. As Rachel took possession of the doll, a sinister presence awoke within it. Strange occurrences plagued their days and nights. The doll seemed to move on its own, its eyes following them across the room. Michael and David grew increasingly worried about Rachel's attachment to the doll, but she was unwilling to part with it. One fateful night, Rachel woke up with the doll clutched tightly in her arms, whispering words of malevolence into her ears. Her demeanor changed drastically, and she distanced herself from Michael and David, who became deeply concerned for her well-being. As days passed, Rachel's health deteriorated, and she began sleepwalking. In her somnambulant state, she would utter chilling phrases in a guttural voice, leaving her friends frightened and confused. Desperate to help Rachel, Michael and David sought the guidance of a renowned paranormal investigator. The investigator revealed the doll's dark history. It had been a vessel for a malevolent demon seeking a human host. The demon's goal was to consume souls and spread chaos. The only way to save Rachel was to sever the link between her and the doll without allowing the demon to possess another. Fueled by fear and love for their friend, Michael and David confronted the possessed doll. In a harrowing battle, the demon taunted them, using their deepest fears and regrets against them. But the strength of their friendship empowered them, and they managed to break the curse that bound the demon to the doll. The demon, now unchained, sought a new host. It lunged towards Michael, but David selflessly threw himself in the way, willingly taking the demon into his own body. The room trembled with dark energy, and David's body contorted in agony as he struggled to contain the malevolent force. In his final moments, David urged Michael to destroy the doll and banish the demon once and for all. With tear-filled eyes, Michael shattered the cursed doll, unleashing a blinding burst of light that consumed the demon. David sacrificed himself to save Rachel, and the mansion fell eerily silent. Michael and Rachel mourned their dear friend but found solace in the knowledge that his sacrifice had spared them from the devil's wrath. They vowed to honor David's memory and protect each other, knowing that the terrors they faced would forever haunt their dreams. Note: these stories are purely fictional and meant for entertainment purposes. Always remember to be respectful of the supernatural beliefs of others and to exercise caution when dealing with potentially dangerous or cursed objects.